My name is Rhonda Stroud McCutcheon, and I am a Google certified educator and innovator from Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. I am also the Google Educator Group Leader for the state of Georgia. Today I'm going to answer the question, how can I best set up my Google site to sync with my class? This relates to family and community engagement in Google Classroom. Why, you ask? By adding Google Sites to your class, it not only gives the students lifetime access, but it also opens up the classroom resources to the family. Both the student and the family can access the resources to support the learner throughout their academic journey. Today I will share contextual examples of how to set up my Google site to sync with my class, to engage learners and the community, including links between assignments and sites, embedding insights, and the lifetime of site versus classroom. The first thing I did was I created my Google site and I added it here in the stream for the students to be able to access at all times. I also added it in the materials section under classwork. This way, no matter how busy the stream becomes, the students will always have access to the site through the materials resource area. So, the first tip is about creating Google Sites for an assignment. So let's go to Google Sites. Let's give your Google site a name. I suggest grade and subject area, so when the students and family are searching for the site, they will know the topic. This way, it will also help them if other teachers create sites. They know which site is for which subject area. Now, let's add pages to the site. Click on Pages to the right and the blue plus sign, and let's give the page a name. I taught high school chemistry, so let's add an interactive periodic table powered by Google for the students to reference throughout the course. As you do this work, think about what pages would be non-negotiable for you. Also, I would recommend a section for parents for information specific to parents to assist their learner. I would be remiss if I didn't show you how to add subpages. In my home section, I clicked on the three buttons and I clicked on Add Subpage. I created two subpages, Classroom Notes and Classroom Videos. Now that I have my shell, let's start to add content. Now, let's go over some great examples of embedding work into Google Sites. Click on Embed to the right and put in a URL of a resource that would be good for students to have. This is how I put the interactive periodic table in the section I created it for. I can also add YouTube videos. I can add things directly from my Google Drive. I can even add quizzes for students to take that are in the Google Classroom where it will be graded and they will receive a grade. I also put in a Google Sheet that gives them information that leads them to the links for the materials we're also using inside of our Google Classroom. Note the difference between embedding and putting in a link. If I put in a link, it will open when I click on it. But if I embed it, it lives in the Google site forever. The final tip relates to lifetime access to sites versus classroom. Let's look at a published Google site. This site lives there indefinitely for students and family to come back year after year to support their learning even after they move to another class. Now we know what to do when we want to give students and families access to the classroom resources during the time enrolled in the class and even after they leave the class. This is important for building on that home-school connection. Now families can have a resource and can truly be your partners in learning. Thank you.